So one of our assignments is to defend some theological concept that is important in our faith. So I've chosen to defend the key, or one of the key theological concepts, which is my belief in the factual reality of the birth, death, resurrection of Jesus Christ and his divinity. So I want to share and defend why I think it actually happened, and that Christianity and Catholicism are not mythic religions. We are based on an actual historical fact. First reason is that the apostles and disciples continued to preach and teach after the death and resurrection of Jesus. There were many apocryphal preachers in the ancient world, or they could have returned completely to Judaism, but they chose not to. So they chose to put their lives at risk from both the Romans and the Jewish authorities. As Father O'Reilly said many times in his class, liars make lousy martyrs, and there were many opportunities to be persecuted and martyred for their faith. The next reason that I believe in the truth of Jesus Christ is the documents of the New Testament. The New Testament was not written 100 years or 200 years after the events chronicled. In fact, Paul's first letter was written somewhere around the year 53, 20 years roughly after the death of Jesus, and already reveals a rich theological construction and liturgical practice. We know that there was a rich oral tradition prior to the writing of the New Testament writings and Gospels. And the reason that the writings were, that those writings were made was that the apostles and disciples were largely apocryphal, meaning that they thought Jesus originally would imminently return. And as time went on, they realized that they had to put down in written form to save for future generations their teachings and beliefs. I also believe that Jesus was God for two reasons. First is that Jesus said so. I and the Father are one, and I could cite a number of passages where Jesus expresses his divinity. Second reason is that the apostles, who were Jesus' authorized witnesses, testify that he was the Son of God. Granted, it took several hundred years for that divinity to become part of the dogma of the church, the written dogma of the church, but the belief was from the earliest day. So those authorized witnesses who succeed even today to the authority granted to the apostles by Jesus were in fact witnesses to what happened. So in conclusion, my belief is not in a myth. My belief is in the historical reality of Jesus Christ and his divinity taught by his authorized successors. Thank you.